Hello and welcome back to the DoneDeal YouTube channel. Today we're joined by the new Toyota Yaris Cross. Now what this is the much loved Yaris, but essentially on stilts. It's a little bit bigger, has a little bit more space, and it's in quite a competitive category within the car market. So it rivals things like the Ford Puma, the Renault Captur, the Volkswagen T-Cross. If you want to watch some of those reviews, you can hit the link up there. Now today we're going to be discussing 5 things you need to know about the new Toyota Yaris Cross. Okay, now that you've seen what it looks like, let us know in the comments, do you like the design? Personally, I'm a big fan of the rear. But anyway, first up on our list of things you need to know is of course the price. So prices for these start about 28,000 euros and they go all the way up to over 37,000 euros. Now this particular one, it's the Sol. It comes in at 32,800. It's in brass gold, which in the flesh is quite a yellowy color. It's not my favorite color. I have seen the kind of silver or the gray version. I think it's atomic gray. It looks fantastic, especially with the two-tone here on the roof. Now, what does the Sol get? To begin with, you get the 18-inch diamond cut wheels, front and rear parking sensors. It also comes with heated seats, and that's just to name a few things. Number 2 is that it's only available as a hybrid. And if you're thinking, I don't have anywhere to charge a hybrid, well, the good news is this is a standalone hybrid. And what that means is there's no charging cables, and it actually uses the energy of the car slowing down to create electricity to then operate that electric motor. And the electric motor is paired with a 1.5 litre petrol engine. It's got 116 horsepower, 120 newton meters of torque. So it's plenty nippy for driving around town, and actually it can be driven in completely EV mode for a very short distance. Personally, I haven't actually used that. It's just something you can do. You kind of let it work away. It will operate in its most efficient manner. And to be fair, around town it is pretty efficient. You're seeing under 5 litres per 100 kilometers. Number 3 is to a boot space, because if you're buying a Cross, the chances are this is what you're quite interested in. So it's 397 litres, which is about 100 litres more than the ordinary Yaris, and it's very functional. So as you can see, this is cut away here. You can put stuff hidden under there. There's a 12-volt socket, and the seats do fold, so you can fold them in whatever way you like. The only thing is you do have to come around here to do so, but as a whole the boot is actually very spacious, if that's what you're into. Number 4 is that it comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And if you don't know what that is, it essentially mirrors your phone on the screen up here. Now obviously you can't go and send text messages, however it is very, very intelligent. So your Spotify comes up here, your phone calls, and most importantly your Google Maps, which personally I find very, very handy. And what's more is, on this one, it's actually wireless. So I've got an iPhone and I can store it up here, I can put it anywhere, and it's not my way because all my information comes up here. And last but not least is the driving aids. Now, every single Yaris Cross, it comes with a thing called Driver Sense 2. And what that includes is accidents, collision warning, and then emergency braking. So if it sees a car in front of you slamming on the brakes, it will let you know, and then if you don't respond, it'll actually go on the brakes for you. Really good, really safe. It means as well, if your kids are learning to drive in this, you can kind of be a little bit more rest assured. On top of that, it also has lane assist and lane departure warning, roadside recognition. So as you can see, the Yaris Cross has the full shebang, and these are not necessarily essential, but they are great. And particularly buying a new car, we're seeing it more and more in nearly every new car, and I'm a big fan of it. So after a week of driving the Yaris Cross, what's my verdict? Personally speaking, I'd probably save the extra few thousand and get a really well-spec'd Toyota Yaris. I don't have the need for the higher roofline and the extra boot space. However, if that's what you do need, then this is a great option. Particularly in the field, it's hybrid, and a big advantage is that I actually think they've sussed the suspension very, very well. Often when you get a smaller car and essentially put it on stilts, it messes with the suspension a little bit, but Toyota have done a fantastic job of that. Another thing I really do like about it is that if you do go for the adventure spec, now albeit it's 37,000 euros, it comes in all-wheel drive, and you don't see that in this segment very often. Usually the beefed up higher version are just for show, whereas in the Toyota world it is also for go. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the review, please make sure to subscribe. And remember, if you'd like to search for Toyotas for sale in Ireland, we've got over 1,000 trusted dealerships nationwide. Hit the link up there. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.